Merry Christmas and a ho ho ho. Now we gonna be talking about these ho ho ho's. You get what I'm talking about? Now listen, remember, we about to get into some tea, okay? So please, if you're sensitive, please don't continue with this video. Viewer discretion advised. So we have an update with Stefon Diggs, and Cardi B allegedly is brought into it even though there is no names being dropped. Okay, regarding Cardi. They just saying the girlfriend. So let's just get into some of the comments. Why did Cardi contact that woman Diggs assaulted talking about is not a big deal? Oh, Miss Girlfriend. Now, if that is true, that is trifling, and I'm gonna get a little bit more into that in a minute, okay? Okay, so on December 16th, 2025, while assigned to the front desk, Adams Miller entered the station to report a past incident. Adams appeared emotional and was initially hesitant to give a statement. She asked for a female officer. I checked the scheduling sheets and saw that we did not have a female officer on until 4 p.m. I let Adams know this, and I told her that I'll give her a few minutes to think about things and that I understood if she was uncomfortable speaking to me. After a few minutes, she said that she would give the report to me. I brought her into the interview room off of the lobby and we began to speak. After taking out her information, I asked her to tell me in her own words what happened. She was hesitant to reveal a suspect initially, but I told her that I could take a statement and we could talk about that later. She went on to say that on December 2nd, 2025, she was working as a private chef at a 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Dedham. She said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. They had been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. She said that they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. She said that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she did feel like she had trouble breathing and that she felt like she could have blacked out. She said that as she tried to pry his arm away, he tightened his grip. At that point, the male threw her onto the bed. He said something to the effect of, "Thought so." And then she told him that she still hasn't been paid. At that point, the male said lies and walked out the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I asked her if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. She said that she had some redness on her upper chest area but did not take photos. At this point in the conversation, Adams revealed that the male's name was Diggs Stefon. Diggs currently plays for the New England Patriots of the NFL. Due to his fame, she was very hesitant to come forward with this. I inquired about the details of her employment so I could understand the relationship. She said that she began as a private chef on or around July 20th of 2025 and that her employment was supposed to go through the end of the NFL football season. She said that she is normally paid by wire transfer and the initial agreement was for weekly pay. She said that since she has been working there, she has been getting paid monthly instead. As of now, she said that she still believes she is owed a month's pay. In early November, she was told by Diggs that her employment was not needed for the week of 11/7 to 11/14. This meant that she will also have to vacate her room for a week because he was having house guests. He told her to go home, and she said he did not provide any financial assistance for a flight to. That is where she was going to stay with a friend. She said that since she did not ask to be sent home for a week, she should still be paid her salary. She said that it is standard in this type of work arrangement unless the employee asks for the time off. After the alleged assault on 12/2/2025, Adams left her position and left the residence to stay with a friend in. She said that on December 9th, 2025, she returned to the house to get her property. At that point, she texted with Diggs, who told her to take up the monetary sum with the assistant. She spoke to Melissa from finance, who explained that Diggs had requested a signed non disclosure agreement from Adams before she could be paid. Adams did not sign any such document. I told Adams that we could proceed with an investigation and file charges, but she said that she did not want any charges filed at this time. I told her that as the victim, an officer would be following up regardless. I also let her know that if her mind changed, we could certainly go ahead with further investigation and charges. I also explained the process to her in regard to obtaining a restraining order. She said that she did not wish to seek one. She said that she wanted to go home and had no intentions of returning. Adams was also going to email me any screenshots related to this incident at her convenience. I also sent her the DV risk assessment form and strangulation suffocation form via email. These are returned to me and added into the incident. The screenshots were sent to me and added to the incident. These came from a different number than initially provided. When I inquired about this discrepancy, Adams identified this as a number where she had communicated with Diggs in the past. On 12/20/2025, at around 9:45 a.m., I spoke to Adams over the phone. We discussed how she would like to proceed. As of this date, she still wanted to hold off on any criminal charges being filed. She asked that I reach out to Diggs and ask him not to contact her anymore. She said that earlier in the week she received a voicemail and text messages from a female that she believed to be Diggs' girlfriend. Based on these messages, Adams believed that Diggs somehow knew the police were contacted. The messages stated something to the effort of, "You don't need to do all of this. It's not that big of a deal." I assured Adams that Diggs had not been in contact yet by any members of the Dedham police. In any attempt to fulfill Adams' request to contact Diggs at 10:10 a.m. on 12/20, I contacted Diggs at the number provided to me by Adams. The call went straight to voicemail. I identified myself and asked for a call back. On 12/22 at around 1:30 p.m., I attempted to contact Diggs for a second time. It also went straight to voicemail, and I left a second message. I notified Adams, and she also sent me an email for a woman that handles Diggs' business interests. If I have not received a call back by 12:23, I will reach out to her. In the meantime, I received an email and voicemail from Adams at 2:12 p.m. and 2:24 p.m. on 12/22. The voicemail expressed interest in going ahead with criminal charges. I called her twice at around 9:25 a.m. on 12/23, and the number went to voicemail both times. I left the voicemail after the second call. Ciao. Okay, so legal status: Diggs is charged with felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery in connection with the incident. He denies the allegations, and his attorney says they stem from a financial dispute, not violence. An arraignment is scheduled for January 23rd, 2026. The chef's name has not been publicly disclosed. All right. I'm sorry, but Cardi is the Beyonce of female rap because no other girl is pulling this amount of traction on a daily month by month for no reasoning, whether she publicity is good or bad. She is the moment, and I think it's time we realize that. So, a lot of people got some things to say, and Cardi is brought into it. Damn, y'all don't even be dragging him. Y'all skip right to Cardi. Shaking my head, yeah. Everybody on the internet is bashing her more than him, and he's the one in the situation. He beats on women and fight boys for their butts. What else do you need to see? And then they added Cardi B. So everybody's chiming in, okay? Cardi B telling the Baltimore Ravens to, okay, tell your man enjoy that trip to the prison block. Oh, so yeah, everybody's cutting up on this internet, and of course they're going to use the person that they're with, to have a reason to target the female. I mean, it happens. Offset is somewhere cackling. Do y'all think so? I think so. He over there having a ball over there, ain't he? But I don't know why y'all think it was such a holdup. Why do y'all think that she didn't want to really press charges or have an investigation started? Why do y'all think that, you know, she didn't want the restraining order and everything else? I don't know. Because this possibly can be the truth. He possibly couldn't be that type of person. We don't know him. You get what I'm saying? And if this is true, it sounds like he is a woman abuser. I don't know. Is anybody else going to come out and say he put hands on him? We're going to have to come out and see, because there's always something going on with Mr. Stefon Diggs. And y'all got to understand the people that, you are connected with, associated with it, everything ties to everybody. It's so weird, but that's how people view people nowadays. You are the company that you keep, I guess, but that's not always the case. Claressa Shields is given corny. I don't know what it is about her. I just don't like her. Like, she's just so annoying to me, and I don't like a person that overly has to prove something and just do too much. Now, she posted up with her Louis and says, I'm TH, period. That's the post. Okay, so she flaunting her Louis, and Louis. She also posted it up her receipts. Y'all can pause to read that. She says, I really don't have to prove nothing, because the mind of people who only live for drama and don't have great careers cannot comprehend. I just looked at my receipts. I bought 3 Louis V purses, a coat, and 3 shirts. It literally says that on the receipt. And y'all delusional asses making up lies says the suitcase and duffel bag that pappoose got me was $9,000. The suitcase was $3,400 and the duffel bag was $3,000. That's not nowhere on my receipt. So my thing is, y'all just like lying. Because people were saying that she bought the things for herself and is saying that pappoose bought it for her. But y'all know how the internet is. They gonna believe whatever they want to believe. And then she posted up the suitcase and says, find this $3,400 purchase on my receipt. Okay. Then she says, I vlogged my entire day today to see my gifts that my man Pappoose got me. Join my Snapchat. I went on her Snapchat and it looked like everything that she bought herself. I don't know. I would post on here my gifts, but it's so many hateful people. Snapchat has more kinder people and I enjoy it more. Yeah, because they over there in her thing kissing her ass, okay? Now she posted up this and says, right, they hating. And is this Louis V purse is number 1. This one was 9,500. Okay.
A stranger walked in my house, but I already throw down. I forgot he got a key to my house, so he come right through the front door. But yeah, now I'm at the mall.
She's also posting this up and said, this is what I do when y'all piss me off. Shields slip and rip. Okay, so this is, she's posting. And then she also posted this 2020-25 goals, which it should be 2026 goals. My thing is this. She really gives off as if she never had a boyfriend ever in her life. Like, Pappoose is her first and only boyfriend for real. And she just overly does the most to try to prove a point. Oh, I thought somebody was coming to my house. I thought it was a stranger. Oh, I forgot Pappoose had the key to my house. Like, girl, did you have to... Girl, we don't care. Who got the key to your house, girl? She wants to show everybody in the world that's her man. Like, girl, we see y'all. What else do you want? Okay, people are gonna think certain things because you're given very much, this is my first man, and you're trying to prove a point every single time. She's just so annoying. And then not only that, overly trying to prove something, she's a pro boxer, and then she's on this internet ready to fight regular civilians. For what? Because you're triggered? Girl. Mr. Raymonte has some things to say regarding the baddie situation and Chrisean. He is not feeling Chrisean, not one bit.
And that's why Chrisean be hating her. Chrisean could not believe this is normal and could talk normal and have words and be a human. Like, oh my God. Chrisean just I don't know why I dislike her that much, y'all. I really dislike her. I don't know if it's the baby. I don't know if it be the tooth. I don't know if it's how she be talking, but I never want to see her on my screen. And something else I be hating is every time she get into it with somebody, she be like, they want the clout. They want camera time. I hate when anybody that's on a TV show says that, because we're on a show, correct? This is the television show, right? Aren't we here to do television? Aren't we here to do television? Aren't we here to create a show? Aren't we here to be on a show? I don't get that. I don't get that. People need to stop breaking the third wall with that. Don't nobody want camera time. We're doing a show. We're here to do things for a show. These cameras are here. We received money for these things. People are watching this show. Let's produce a show. Every time somebody says something to you, they're not clout chasing. No, baddies have been baddies without you for a long time. You did put persuasion in the sink. You did, but you barely know how to talk. So I don't think anybody think arguing with you or having a conversation with you is camera time, click worthy, baby. We good without seeing you. We was good for a long time without you, boo. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. I hate all her scenes.
3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So Chrisean is currently with Ryan, the trainer. You know, they're back on the track, and Yassine Jr.'s back on the grass in the goddamn stroller. You know, his favorite position and his favorite spot with his mom. The stroller, okay? She just stroll him around everywhere she goes. Poor Junior. He is confined to the goddamn stroller. And we're already seeing multiple times where she tried to restrict his movements on streams. Every time he try to move and move around or do something, she pulls him back to her, holds him down, hold his arms and stuff. It's like, girl, let him move around. That's the only reason why I feel like he is moving around. It's because he's helping his own self. He don't got nothing else to do but to move around when he's sitting in a spot for so goddamn long. He get bored. He's a toddler, you know? It doesn't look like he's getting very much engagement and stuff over there, any entertainment or anything. But Raymonte said what he said. He's not the only one that feels like that. Not only do Chrisean say people looking for a camera moments on baddies or whatever, she's always calling people online clout chasers, you know, when they either speak out on her, they witness something about her, expose her, just give opinions on her, whatever the case may be regarding her. Everybody and their mother is a clout chaser except for her. Yeah. But anyways, let me know how y'all feel about everything down in the comments below. Remember, everything is allegedly. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is commentary. Okay? Nothing personal. Okay? Like I said, my delivery might be a little strong for some. My opinions might be, you know, the opposite of your mindset, and you might get triggered. I don't know. But don't take nothing too serious on the platform, okay? But anyways, I love y'all. Run it up, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, toodaloos, bye. All right, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Please let me know how y'all feel about everything down in the comments below. Remember, everything is allegedly. Please don't take nothing serious, okay? Everything is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Without that being said, I'm out of here. I see y'all. Love y'all. Until then, toodaloos. Bye-bye.
Here comes Santa Claus